Peace, future masters of your craft. You are now tuned in to the KBGBF podcast. I am your host, A. Eula, and with me always is the big homie he himself, Uncle Vito.
That's right.
We will be discussing everything from entertainment to community development and how to secure that bag and much more.
Know that.
You can catch us on Instagram at KBGBF_LLC, Facebook, Anchor, and many other platforms. So stay tuned, and we're gonna get you right. Okay, people. Okay, so I can't. I'm so excited. I can't take it. I would show you my nipples, but
don't do that.
I ain't gonna get into that right now. But I'm very excited right now because we got. Listen, when I tell you, bro, there's so much. That's why we always say hashtag find gold in the ghetto because, bro, we got magicians and all types of shit in in the hood, bro. We got another local one, from the town, and bro be dancing on them, bro, from hard bars to being an actor to I just found out. I was today years old when I found out, bro, got the comic book joint, and that's my wave, man. We got my boy Big Drift in here. We got Big Drift in the building
with the legend.
With the $1 million Ted DiBiase.
That's right. You see
to let him know he came to get his discount double check on.
Multi-champion right there.
No relations to Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, easy.
Yeah. All right, we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that on another segment, man. But thanks for coming up and rocking with the KBGBF. You already know the vibe.
Appreciate it.
You know the vibe. So, we like to keep things light, simple, man. And I wanted just to touch on a couple of questions just to see like how'd you get into what you got into, and what makes you tick, man? Real respectfully and real humbly. But I just want to I want you to let our viewers know where they can find you, where the web page at, where the Instaface and Facebooks and all types of Twitters and what have you, man.
Yeah. Y'all can find me on the gram. That's the Real Drift, TheRealdrift. Facebook is Drift, aka Kojo. Kojo, my birth name. You know what I'm saying? My website is driftartandmusic.com. You can get my graphic tees. I got a comic book that I wrote, illustrated, colored, inked, edited. It's called Mr. Kumasi. That's on my website. So that's Drift Art and Music. I got my new single, Say It Back, is on BT Jams in regular rotation.
Awesome.
As we speak, you know what I'm saying?
Very active.
Jam. Yep. I'm not on Facebook Records or Instagram Entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
Don't forget the project that you just dropped.
Oh yeah, damn.
Come on.
Stomp, my brother. Yeah, I dropped a new album dedicated to the memory of my baby sister. She passed away July 30th. You know what I'm saying? My baby sister Wheat. The album is called What My Soul Sound Like. And it's just 10 records that she encouraged me to dive deeper into the music because I was, into the artwork more. The art kind of put a roof over my head, so I was focusing on that. But she's like, the art is cool, but what's up with the music? And I hear her saying that in my mind all the time. So it's like I just dove back into the music. And that's why I'm back on television and all that. So shout out to my baby sister.
Right.
I love you, girl.
Because the art is like the vision. You expressing yourself through your vision or whatever the case may be. But she wanted you to hear, what I mean?
That's what she preferred.
Yeah, she wants you to talk to her.
She's about that music. She ain't care about nothing else. You know what I mean? So I love you, girl. You know what I mean? You always with me. And when she passed away, I learned that death is not the final stop. You know what I mean? It's just a transfer of energy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because her presence is felt like regularly. So you know what I mean? That's why I'm not down and I'm not all sad and I'm not all morose, you know what I mean? Like, I'm still fortunate that her energy is around. So, we rocking and rolling, man.
All right, cool. Real quick. What morose mean?
I'm not all melancholy. I'm not
I know that.
You know what I mean?
I be getting my words with friends on, but they I be needing.
Oh no, I'm an avid reader, so you know what I mean. Forgive me.
Beautiful.
The words gonna come out,
and that's something that we all need to make sure that we,
Yeah.
stimulate that brain.
It's
sometimes.
important.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Turn the
sir.
TV off. For me, it's turn the game off.
Yeah, man.
And get my read on. You feel me?
It's important.
But I just wanted to ask you though, real quick though, because I know you did some I know you're doing some acting too.
Yeah, but those
so
acting.
you know what I mean. You got any projects coming up, or did you do? What projects did you start on, and how'd you get into that?
Yeah. Currently, I got no acting as of now. You know what I mean? But I was just in a TV show, a web series. It was called The Spot, brought to you by the same people who did Money and Violence. That was a major web series.
Money and Violence was my joint too. The
and
Spot.
The gentleman Rafe, his name is Mo. Mo is the writer of Money and Violence, and he also created The Spot. He's the writer of that as well. So I had a little recurring role in there. I played a character called Lo, and he was a family man into his money and strip clubs. So essentially, I was playing myself on the show, you know. Yeah, that was easy. That wasn't no challenge.
Yeah.
Then I starred in a DJ Khaled video, Never Surrender. That was like 4 or 5 years ago. That was featuring Akon, Scarface, Meek Mill, Kiss, John Legend. I'm forgetting somebody, but it was a major joint. Then I starred in Yo Gotti video, Don't Come Around. Just to name a few, I've done a crazy videos.
Yeah. The repertoire is long.
Yeah, a little something.
Fruitful.
Yeah.
You heard what that is?
Yeah, that was dope.
Get your Stephen A. on or something, you feel me?
Word.
But yo, that's fly, bro. So let me ask you a question though. Like, what was the steps? Because remember when we was talking earlier, you was like, yo, this was some of the stuff that happened to me was kind of like by accident.
For sure.
But like for some people wouldn't even know where to start or where to begin. How do you get into each little thing that you did get into, like the art? And well, a lot of people, they don't know about the wins, or they just want to be the next Basquiat on the side of your U-Haul truck, whatever the case may be. But how did you make? Because you said that your art was paying the bills for us.
Yeah, for sure. It pays it now. You know.
Yeah, that's fly, bro.
I've been drawing since a little boy. Not to cut you off.
No, you good.
I've been drawing since a little kid, and I'm a comic book fanatic.
Yeah.
So that got me into drawing, and once I got a taste of the rap fame and the energy, I kind of pushed the art to the back. You know what I mean? Especially, I say when I won Freestyle Friday, I stopped drawing altogether. I'm like, man, this is what I want. You know what I mean? The women is on me right now. You know what I mean? So fuck that art shit. Yeah. So I did that. Off of Freestyle Friday, I got a deal with Def Jam that lasted like 40 days. You know what I mean? Then a year or two later, I got picked up by Warner Brothers. That didn't pan out too well. I took a hiatus, and then I got signed to E1, which is formerly Koch Records. That was 2014. That didn't go too good. So they doubled back 2017. I signed back with them again. And that was even worse than the first time. So I was like, man, fuck this shit. And then, the art took off. I started drawing and painting to kind of soothe my, I was a little bitter. So the art, I put some on Facebook just to show people I could draw. Somebody purchased that. I was like, oh, whoa. You know what I mean? So I drew another thing. Somebody bought that. I was like, hold on. So I kept doing it, and then before you know it, I wasn't a bum no more. I'm like, this is dope. So,
listen, whatever works, shit.
I wasn't a bum no more.
What the fuck works, that's what works,
Word
shit.
up, bro.
But so it just came from just sketching just putting it up there.
On a whim. It wasn't even, I wasn't trying to do nothing. I was just trying to show like, yo, I also could do this. That's what it was. And
that's
it
fly,
took on
bro.
a life of its own. So I'm very grateful.
That's real strong, bro. That's something different, that's unique. So it wasn't like the typical backstory, like I was trapping. I blew up, and then boom, I made me a studio. This was actually grinding and trying to figure it out. Waiting in line to get in the Freestyle Friday auditions, chewing through people.
Yeah, it was nothing came easy. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing was handed to me. Yeah.
I think it's better when it's like that though.
I appreciate it now.
Yeah.
When I was going through it, I was stressed out like, damn, man, these niggas just got this shit. They just give it to him, you know what I mean? But I got to fight for everything. But, it built character.
Absolutely.
It made me humble.
Test your will.
Yeah. Like, am I going to break or am I going to persevere? Am I going to man up and, continue to push forward? And it was a blessing. You know, a lesson learned is a blessing earned. So, you know,
So with that being said, right, with everything you got going on, what's your favorite hustle?
Favorite hustle? Well, it got to be the art.
That's your favorite?
That's
my
favorite.
You prefer that over the rap?
Well, rap is not like a hustle. Rap is like therapy. You know what I'm saying? I make more money doing... I don't even make no money doing rap like that. You know what I'm saying? I get my little checks here and there, my little...
yeah, the whole quarterly
Yeah,
thing,
the quarterly joint. That's cool. But the art, though, like, I can eat whenever I feel like it and whatever I feel like. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I could go to the mall, I could grab shit. I don't got to look at the price of it. You know what I mean? I just grab it.
Mm-hmm.
The rap has yet to provide me with that. You know what I'm saying?
But
rap
it
is
just
peace.
soothing, yeah.
Yeah, rap is like, that's my lifeblood. You know what I mean? And I can't live without it. But the art changed my situation. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Hey, so let me ask you a question. You ever did like some crazy big piece? Like, you know how they got the like all right. You ever got any like piece into like any type of like art stores or galleries or anything like that?
Well, I've had two art. It's funny you said that. I had two art galleries featured in East Orange City Hall. So I was like the solo artist, and they had a whole gallery just dedicated to me.
Oh, that's hard.
Twice. You know what I mean? That was, I want to say 2019. 2019.
That's hard.
Yeah,
bro.
that was humbling.
That's hard.
That was humbling.
Man, I like that.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, so all right, boom. So it was the art that really, you know what I mean, helped you get to the level that you are. You know what I mean? And it was the music that balanced you out. You feel me? So what did acting do for you? Like, I mean, how did...
That's a dope question, man. I like this show. That's it.
You should have done it. We just vibing.
Acting is cool. I like acting. Acting. I get to be someone other than myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, they give me the synopsis or tell me like this is what they're going for, and I leave drift and I become that character. So I like that. You know, I like to be villains. Good guys are very boring.
Very boring.
Very boring.
Man, that's how we grew up.
I got bad guys on me, bro. Tatted in the skin.
You know, the bad guy had this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
I like villains, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Good guys color in the lines and all that. Like, life ain't like that, you know what I mean?
They don't really show you know what I mean? Listen, I think the bad guys are the coolest, bro. They got the dopest lines.
And
they
I
got
root
the
for them.
craziest cars.
They got all the women.
They got the illest sayings.
Yeah, that's
and they do whatever it takes to win.
And they do what they want to do.
Absolutely. And they do what you want to do, but you
ain't got the heart to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This is what makes the bad guy wrong.
That's why I love bad guys.
Yeah, oh my God, bro. Like, I'm glad that you said you like the bad guys. So let's go from reality movie bad guys to comic book bad guys. I just got excited.
No, let's go.
Let's do it.
All right, so let me get your top 5. Well, you know what? We'll mix it up, right? All right, so I could do a reality bad guy or something like that. You could do a comic book bad guy. And who's the bad guy in music to you? That, you know what I mean? That who took on the bad guy role that made it look good.
Okay.
All right, so if you know you're the guest of the day.
So I'm doing top 5. I'm doing one, and then you do one.
Or however you want to do it, bro. Just
whoever come to mind.
Like top 5 villains in comic book. I'm gonna say number 1, Thanos.
Daddy right over here. I wish I ain't have a long sleeve. I didn't know something with that. Daddy, man, that's my boy.
Thanos, that nigga he's determined. He's like, listen, half of civilization gotta go. And
with
that's
the snap of a finger.
Snap of a finger. You know what I'm saying? And he's so arrogant. And if you look at the movie, while he whooping your ass, he would stop and give you a soliloquy first. He said, he be pondering, talking, you on the floor bleeding out. You know what I'm saying?
And he
take a break. Yeah, listen.
And he give
you know what I'm saying?
game.
Like, I've been doing this for eons, traveling around. You crawling on the floor trying to get safe. That's gangster shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
and remember, even though sometimes like I ain't going to badmouth the movies, but you know, as far as like the comic book Infinity Gauntlet and you know how that the Avengers did it was a big difference. I even like the part when one of his lieutenants and shit when he was fighting the Hulk and the Hulk
he was like
came outside, let him have his fun.
Yeah, let him have his fun.
Because one of his other LTs was some
ready to get with him.
Nigga, he about to get with the Hulk.
I didn't appreciate that. that.
I loved every minute of it. I loved every minute of it. Hulk can't do nothing with Thanos. He's
I know, but
if it wasn't for that anger, that's what I'm saying.
But that was a life lesson. You see, that anger didn't get you nowhere.
No, it didn't take until he went to Planet. It didn't take till he go to Planet Hulk and they put that.
Yeah. But still,
that was a spinoff.
He still ain't had no finesse.
Nah,
it's all rage.
It was all power.
Now Thanos is giving your ass body work. Get your ass in the esophagus a little bit.
Absolutely. And if you wanted to keep distance, he got the laser.
He got the distance. He jabbing you and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
And what Thanos is to Marvel is what Darkseid is to DC.
And Darkseid is my number 2.
Yes.
Darkseid is different. Merciless.
Yeah, Darkseid is different,
He ain't smiling. He don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
He's trying to whack your shit.
Yeah.
So
and he don't talk much.
He don't talk much.
That's the thing that I like about that's the difference that I like about Thanos and, you know what I mean?
You see when Darkseid come, niggas kneel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they don't even look him in the face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
This is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Wasn't Doomsday one of his LTs?
Nah, Doomsday from Krypton, so...
Doomsday from...
He from Krypton.
He was a whole different
but Doomsday was one of Darkseid pups.
I don't think so. I think...
You sure?
Nah, he was like a war weapon from Krypton.
All right, a war weapon from Krypton.
Yeah, so that's different.
That's the only dude that dropped out Superman.
Yeah, Superman is a dwarf. You know what I'm saying? Superman is a shrimp. You know what I'm saying? he's so straight and narrow. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got a bad bone in his body.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why he got whacked the first movie. What was it? Batman vs Superman. He
See,
he got dogged.
See, I didn't even like Ben Affleck touching that.
Ben Affleck is my favorite Batman.
What?
Batfleck.
Batfleck?
Batfleck is my favorite.
Oh man, I don't know, bro.
That nigga was murdering shit.
Who's your
my bad guy?
Michael Keaton.
Ivan Drago. It's one of my favorite bad guys.
Holy cow.
Oh my God.
Bro said, holy cow.
Yo, he had more he barely could speak English and had some of the illest
the shit he could say in English was lethal.
If he died, he died.
God damn.
Huh?
I must blick you.
Yeah.
You will lose.
That nigga was different. He was different.
So that would be my if I was to do
but
number 3.
But if that's the case, Rocky's a villain too. You know why?
Because Apollo, when he did
could have threw that towel in. If he would have threw that towel in, Apollo would be here right now. He'd be a little slow.
But see, that don't make him the bad guy because him and Apollo had that bond and Apollo told him not to do it. But the black dude that said, throw in the goddamn towel.
I would have threw that shit.
No good.
Nigga, do you love your man in the ring? I'm throwing that shit.
Yeah. But what would he have been able to live with that?
At least he'd be alive.
Yeah, but he might have been different.
He might have been a broken man.
Yeah, he'd been a vegetable or something.
Because he was
blunt force head trauma.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yo,
what
he was doing to them is what Max Baer was doing in Cinderella Man.
Holy shit.
And that's my other bad guy. Love Max Baer. Moving like a Hollywood movie star, giving niggas detached brains.
Yeah.
That's different.
I got a confession. I never even seen that shit.
What? You ain't see Cinderella Man?
The title threw me off. Like Cinderella, man.
Yeah.
See, well,
I ain't want no smoke
brother,
with that.
he's a real movie
buff, I could tell.
Oh, yeah, I get into all that.
I said I'm gonna do my due diligence tonight.
Yeah, yo, bro, and Braddock is from Jersey. So,
okay.
you know what I mean? So that's why
I'm gonna do my
means a little more.
It's boxing, so you definitely gonna enjoy it.
Boxing, yeah. That's how me and bro became brothers.
Yeah?
Boxing.
Word.
Yeah, that's what we care. That's all we do is
people my age. I don't even know nothing about no boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like we stood outside and talked about boxing. We ain't talk about nothing but boxing.
That's what we do.
That's my brother.
We be on the phone for hours.
The day I met him, that's my brother.
Yo, it's this thing that we got on 20th Street. When we grew up, when I started to come visit bro on 20th, called the Pit in the back of 918, right?
Oh, yes, sir.
Well, that's 944.
No, that was
needs to
918.
get right
That was
back
918.
Yeah.
And what's his name? Marquita cousin used to bring the gloves.
Yeah,
we used to just be back there just punching on each other, bro. Boxing.
Yo, me and him used to walk around and just sneak each other just to
keep each other on point.
We used to do that.
Tuck that chin. Get
around
that
the corner
shoulder
from my house at Hard Middle. We used to go. It's something called a throughway. We go there and we just fight.
And you know, I mean, video games and you know, technology kind of watered down a lot of stuff.
We couldn't afford video games.
Yeah, you had to be hard.
You had to fight.
Well, we figured out a way to get our video games. If somebody left a window open. We'll talk about that.
We talk about that.
We ain't gonna do that on the show.
I definitely want to switch gears right quick.
Yeah, for sure.
What the hell made you want to do a comic book? That's different. Like nobody from down here, you know what I'm saying, is even on that type of time as far as creating.
Absolutely.
You may have read them. But, a lot of people don't be like, you know what, I'm about to create a comic.
That's a dope question, man. This show is fresh. You know what I'm saying? Well, I love comic books, and I wanted to work for Marvel. And when I was growing up, I sent them a submission. It was subpar. You know what I mean? It wasn't too good. So they sent me a letter back like, yeah, you need to work on your anatomy, blah, blah, blah. So I started working on my shit. And then when I'm doing my research, a lot of the artists are complaining about pay and how they getting talked to. So I'm like, hold on, this is a job. I don't like that. I ain't trying to work for niggas. So
you want
let me do my own shit.
Yeah.
So I bought me a iPad Pro. It got a program you can make comic books. I'm like, oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm doing this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so it took me like 45 days. And I put it together. It came out far better than I anticipated. It sold out crazy. I launched a Kickstarter campaign so I could get it nationwide. I was trying to raise $5,000. I raised that shit like 3 days. Kickstarter campaigns, only 20% are successful. And mine was one of the successful ones. So
that's
I'm like,
fire.
That's
a blessing, bro. The talent is real in Jersey,
like
bro.
the people really jumped on it. So, I'm just grateful, man. I'm grateful for everything, you know what I'm saying?
See, that's my kind of talk right there.
Yeah,
but before we forget, bro, all right, so what's up? Let me get your bad guys. Let me get your bad guys of rap.
Bad guys of rap, one of my favorite bad guys of rap, definitely 50. Like, never seen them, for him to have the confidence to take on the people that he took on.
Yeah, because he went straight at goats.
Yeah.
He went straight at goats from the rip.
That's street shit though. That's street shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's clearly a street nigga. And it's like the person that is the viable threat, you gotta get him. You know what I'm saying? So he brought that, get him out the fuck out the way.
But you wasn't getting no motherfucking pun or no Nas or no Jay-Z's out the way. You really was just actually throwing the jab and seeing.
Because you got to. Because that's what people gonna remember. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But once he became the man, anybody that looked like they posed a threat, he was trying to wipe out.
He was getting them out of there. And if you was cool with a threat, you getting them out of there.
You know why? Because that person can strengthen your enemies. You gotta wipe both of them.
You gotta wipe out what Sub-Zero do? I want to wipe out your whole bloodline.
Because I thought it was suicide when he came at Jada. Honestly,
it was though
lyrical suicide. But 50, he's so slick, man.
Yo, son. I think because he was so crafty and because he was so witty, I thought he would hang in there with anybody because he went at Cam. You know how we felt about you know better than to come at Cam at that time or kissing him at his time.
Right.
I even thought, at the time he went at Ja Rule, it was like that was even dangerous because Ja Rule was he was wild with all this.
I don't think so. I think around then, if I recall correctly, niggas was tired of Ja. You know what I'm saying?
Think they was?
Yeah, they like, man, this nigga, he trying to be something.
I think it was that 336 album because that was shifting gears as far as like catering to the women. So,
but that's what's up. A lot of people know better than. But I don't understand why he did that because a lot of people know better than to go at Fab, and Fab make sure he give a heavy dosage of
but I feel
music
like
for the
Fab
ladies.
got more of a balance though. Like he can Fab can make a hard record and still talk to ladies or say slick lines.
Fab, he just looked so uninterested all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what kind of made me
permanently cool. Or
like he's too cool. Like it made me shy away from him. You know what I'm saying? Like even the verses, like him and Kiss. Like that was my favorite verses, by the way. You know what I mean? Kiss took it serious. Kiss was like
dropping bomb after bomb. He was
bro just like he just don't give a fuck. I'm like I ain't really with that. Like this rap shit is so electrifying. Like nigga, enjoy this shit. Like you ain't fortunate. You ain't happy. Like what's going on? I don't know. I ain't like
no,
that.
to each his own.
To each his own.
Swag, yeah. So yeah, to them be they way.
Like, it can't be too cool. God damn.
You gotta have a little fire in your
Yeah,
belly,
what
right?
the fuck
Yeah,
is
we
going
want to
on?
see a little fire. Well, that's because the way it's how we grew up. You know,
It's different.
North Jersey was a little
It's
bit.
different.
You know what I mean? Like, so we always felt like we had something to prove because you had all these big markets around us, but we was just as talented, if not more talented than a lot of people. So we always played with a chip on our shoulder, and I feel like. When you got that little chip, it needed. It give you that competitive edge.
You make you assertive.
Yeah, because even like with certain basketball players, they might be just cool and timid, but when they get angry or like they get the wrong foul and they pissed off, that's when they go out for $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
So you need that. You feel me? So all right, cool. So all right, you want to say 50 was one, and who was your other one?
Who was my other
villain?
one?
Rap villain.
Yeah, his rap villains.
Rap villain. I mean, I guess you could kind of say Killer.
Killer, you think Killer?
Yeah, I can rock with Killer. Even Killer came out so strong when he was younger that I've rocked with him over the years. Even when he upset me with the bloopity bloop.
Yeah, but even that, you
he
can tell
he said why he did that in the interview though. He said a girl was talking about Nas, and she's like, yeah, he cool, but I don't want to have a dictionary when I'm listening to his shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. He said that went off in his head. Like, yo, you gotta dumb it down. You know what I mean? That's what happened, and it made sense to me when I heard it. I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? But he did fuck me up though, because when he did 357, I'm like, this is the nastiest nigga alive.
Yeah, 357.
That shit was
did
crazy.
it. The joint what he did with him and DMX.
Yeah, pull it.
Did it.
That was stupid.
Oh my God. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Some of my favorite joints is from SD, like sex, drugs, and entertainment. Oh my God, bro. He had some of the hardest joints. But you think he was a villain though? You think he was a villain?
The only time he was a villain when he was bothering Mace. That shit. And Mace
when
is my
nah, he
favorite
ain't
nigga.
just go at Mace though. He went at
he
Nas.
was picking on Mace.
He was picking on Mace. He was going at Nas.
He said in the interview there was a lot of stuff that Mace was doing.
Yeah, Mace was doing some goofy shit.
Yeah.
Like after I heard it, I was like, oh wow, yeah, that'll piss me off.
Yeah.
And I love Mace.
Yeah.
I love Mace.
Yeah.
So you bro dissed Mace on my album. I was very perturbed. I was like, wow.
Wait, what happened?
I said, he dissed him on my album. I was like,
shot at the pastor, bro?
Threw a shot at him.
Oh man,
it was vicious too.
But see,
it wasn't.
I'm glad that you said that because everybody thinks that Vito is just like Vito could do no wrong.
Oh nah.
It's the light skin thing.
That shit hurt me.
I'm just.
I like. He know he my nigga. He know he my nigga. I'm like, that was some jerk shit he did.
And I love it.
That was a jerk move.
And I encourage that type of behavior. We love to get.
I respect it.
We love ripping.
I respect it.
It's only right.
Ripping is our thing.
Rap. If somebody ain't offended, you ain't do it right. So
you're absolutely right.
Straight like that.
Even Cam said I keep my chain tucked in because I don't want to offend anyone. Nah, offend them all.
Yeah, offend them all.
Over here, offend them all, bro.
Yeah, what they gonna do?
Bro. Bad guys are the winners over here.
I'm trying to tell you.
It's what America was built on.
Come on, man.
Rules.
Yeah,
there you go. Because I feel like the assholes are in the best positions.
Yeah, they doing like bro said. They doing it their way.
Yeah.
So why we got to color in between the lines?
Be who you are and then accept it. Like, but be your own boss. Be able to do it though.
Yeah, of course.
You can't do it. Look,
if you can't do it, don't
can't
step
afford
out there.
to be. You know,
don't step in that traffic.
I got a serious question for you, Drift.
Yes, sir.
Well, it's a 2-part question. What's the difference between Drift now and 2000 Drift, and what advice would you give
2000 Drift?
Yeah.
The show is fresh. The time flew by. You know what I'm saying? That's how fresh the show is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But Drift then he was a devil. He was a little devil. He was hothead, irrational, always on go. And that blocked a lot of blessings. Naive. Just ignorant. Like some shit will occur in the boardroom that I didn't appreciate. And I'm thinking, all right, if a nigga did this to me on Park Ave, I handle it this way. Mm-hmm. So I handle it that way, you know? Mm-hmm. And that got me blackballed almost 10 years, you know? Mm. So what I would tell him is, first and foremost, you need to pray more, you know what I'm saying? Because you're going into a wicked game where they're unscrupulous, they don't have any morals or nothing, so you need to pray. First off, remain humble at all times, because this shit could go like that, and it did multiple times. and just don't burn no bridges. You know, I was a habitual bridge burner,
a professional bridge burner.
Yeah. That's why I can swim so great. Word.
And you started to grow gills or something.
Yeah, I'm backstroking and shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
I understand, bro.
Yeah, just humility. That is.
But that go a long way though. Just being humble, it definitely goes a long way,
man.
But people gotta, you know what I mean? You just gotta know when to be humble and when to be, you know, shocked up.
Because some people think humility, scared
weakness.
Almost.
Yeah.
Bro.
That's furthest from real.
Because I'm like, manners don't mean that,
as a man,
I don't get into that.
You gotta respect everything and everyone. That's the humility portion. You know what I'm saying? That's what these geeks don't understand.
Yeah, and when it's for, because when things is for, like when you're doing certain things for a cause, it means that much more. You go that much harder. You reach a different height. When you just doing it just to do it, it's so pointless that you could slip up, because it's almost like when when you in that ring. If you getting the best of somebody and then you don't put him out, you're still fighting another grown man. So it don't take that much. Your face ain't still. So you get that middle knuckle on that snooze button, and that's a one-way ticket to Snorville.
6 pounds of pressure is all it takes.
And it is one way. You are not coming back. You understand what I'm saying? Because nowadays everybody is praising perfection. So once you get that L, a lot of people don't know how to bounce back. You know what I'm saying? But coming up in the trenches, staying humble, just knowing that it's always somebody that's working harder than you, pushing that extra mile, you'll be all right, man. We could be all right. So that's what we talking about, bro. We always got you. Always never settling for nothing, like bro, even though he said the music, it did this for him, it moved the soul, and then this brought more, attention from the ladies, whatever the case may be, and different things like that Art didn't. But he still stayed with art. He still stayed with the music. He still jumped into the acting. And now you say he about to do socks. He got some clothes already. Yeah, definitely. You never supposed to put all your eggs in one basket. You know what I'm saying?
Man, got 7 streams of income. So,
this is what I'm saying.
I'm at 5.
You got to stay sharp though. You got to stay sharp in everything that you do. So we got to stay consistent. We got to keep the grind going.
Yes, sir.
And don't be afraid to invest in yourself. But just know when to be an asshole and when to be humble.
In yourself. It's funny you said you must invest in yourself.
You got to, because if you don't, nobody's gonna go as hard for you than you, except for maybe your mama love, dookie dukes.
Right.
But you definitely gotta invest in yourself. You know what I mean? Niggas is waiting for the blessing to come down and somebody gonna invest and dump money on you. Like if you don't prove yourself, it don't work like that. You know what I mean?
And you shouldn't even want that. You shouldn't want somebody else to just
everybody different, bro.
Everybody different.
They don't come from the 7 heads on the queen size bed.
Yeah, and that's what.
Nah, they don't. Clearly don't. Yo, niggas Huxtables,
right before your breaking point, before you just give out, that's when you know how much you can take. Sometimes you gotta know, you don't know what you can take if you ain't go through this. You understand what I'm saying? You never walk through this mud. You know what I mean? So, it's always good to stay in tune and stay grounded, because you start getting big-headed, you ain't gonna see this young lion coming from the undergrounds and just pop up, and next thing you know, you wondering why you getting less airtime or less anything. You feel me? You always gotta stay humble. So I think that was the message for the day, and I'm loving that. You feel me? Just always stay humble, bro. But keep that fire in you. Keep that dog in you.
I definitely want to give Drift a big salute, because over the course of the years, you've been finding a way to keep reinventing yourself. A lot of people don't know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? You can keep doing the same thing, and we hear people call themselves goats and things of that matter, but what have you really done to be a goat?
Exactly.
Yeah, bro, because somebody gassed you.
You gotta let the people tell you a goat.
Absolutely.
You can't sit. Niggas is delusional though. Niggas got delusions of grandeur.
And they really start to believe that.
They believe that shit.
They
you know what I'm saying? Mental illness is real though. You know
For real though.
Mental illness is real.
And some people don't even know when they got an illness.
Well, I'm gonna let them know it. You know what I'm saying? If you're around me, I'm gonna let you know.
Every chance you get.
Every chance I get,
every chance you get, you gotta put somebody in the place and let them know you're not better than me. What's wrong with you? Are you high, son?
Yeah. You know the terms, man. We humble enough to know that we're not better than anybody, but confident enough to know
that we can take on anybody.
And that part right there.
That's all.
We can take on anybody,
and that's what makes the female claw their way out of these gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? Because they so insecure. They feel as though you're downplaying them, but you just believe in yourself and your ability. You got a strong belief in yourself.
Yeah, you gotta have that confidence.
You got to.
Like
bro.
for me, let's take me for example.
Look, please elaborate.
Like I probably got like 7 teeth, but I can't stop smiling, and I show them all with pride because I'm happy and with
you happy
me.
within.
You ain't helping me do nothing.
You can't stop me from doing nothing.
You see what I'm saying? I ain't burned the proper bridge. Me and this guy been together since yay hard, and we still rocking the road. We built this.
A blessing.
This is ours. All in the face.
Yeah, man. From getting snuffed out to figuring out what we gonna eat, bro.
That's a blessing, bro.
And that's what we made of. This is what we gonna hear. This is what we want to promote. We only want to promote us, and we want to, how they say, steel sharp and steel, black is sharp and black. And then I want to punch in this other thing too. Shout out to my boy D. Hope you feel better because we're going to get D up here. We want to start to bring up the awareness with the sickle cell because bro got the sickle cell. So, he ain't feeling too good. You feel me? But he's still a soldier. He's still ducking me with 2K and trying to use that. He can't keep water down. They ain't got nothing to do with your thumbs, D. We'll talk about that some other time. Drift, you are like so ill, bro. We appreciate it. Not only do we respect your grind,
most love.
We need it, bro. We need it, my nigga. And just by you giving us a little game just to say, look, bro, you just had the Facebook and just start sketching and threw it up there. Somebody wanted to buy it. That could get somebody that's dope with drawing the idea.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? But even though this was the vision, the music helped you right there. Yeah. That could give a nigga another idea, and then he end up, accidents can happen. You could be next thing you over there chopping it up with, the heavy hitters, man. But always remain humble. Just like my boy in there to get you far, bro.
Please.
Always keep that asshole on you, but always remember to stay humble.
Know when to flip the asshole switch.
There you go.
Stay humble.
It's like a clapper almost. And then get right into it.
Split second.
And then go out there and let them hands fly.
Yeah. As you should.
Yeah.
As you should.
And that's how you get the big bucks. That's how when the fossils start to kick in, bro. So, thank you, bro. Thank you for coming up.
Pleasure.
We definitely want you to come up again, bro, because we always love the vibes here at the KBGBF. It's always the vibe, bro. Yeah. We always going to strive to do better and keep giving you the game for free 99, bro. Vito, you want to hit him with what you hit him with?
Man, if you on this side of the ground, you definitely blessed.
We'll see y'all later, bro. Peace, and we love y'all, man.